Hello everybody, welcome to Imola. So look at that incredible front row. Alain Prost, Ferrari taking a flyer on his car, but not putting any focus on John Alesi, who was back in 15th, and De Cesaris in the Jordan in second. Be interesting to see how it goes. The Williams had a terrible qualifying. Mansell and Patrese down in 7th and 8th. So a lot of work to do, even to get some points. Senna potentially with a good chance to gain some more ground on Mansell. And here we go. So Prost is leading so far. De Cesaris there. Then it's Senna. And then I think you have Roberto Moreno in the Benetton behind. Mansell already up in the 5th place. So a good start from him. Prost though leading out of Toza on lap 1. And having a good solid advantage already, Alain Prost. Prost leads De Cesaris. Jordan, incredible performance so far this weekend. Senna, 3rd, was briefly passed by Marino at the start, but he has that position back now, and it is crucial that he pushes, because Nigel Mansell is not far behind him, and he'll be hoping that Moreno can hold Mansell back for as long as possible. Piquet in the 2nd Benetton, he is in 6th, so good running from Benetton this weekend, but Jordan still running very well. De Cesaris now trying to fend off Senna, who has closed all of that gap between them, and he rides up slightly. What's going on there? De Cesaris still looks like he's holding on. Senna, I think, has damaged his car, and I'm trying to get a focus on his car. As you can see, it didn't really go very well. But Senna, let's have a look now. I don't think he's recovering from that. I think Senna is going to be out of the race with that one. And here we go. This is a replay. Now this is Patrese. I think Patrese went out of the race. What happened? He just made the mistake on his own. So it wasn't a mechanical issue. And Patrese, 3 retirements from 3 races. Really unfortunate, and especially considering how well his teammate has been doing. Prost leading by a country mile at the minute, because De Cesaris is in 2nd place, and De Cesaris is holding back Roberto Moreno's Benetton, and Prost may well, Ferrari have been struggling so far this year, but Prost may well take the win today, because he is miles clear, and only reliability can hold him back potentially. But De Cesaris still trying to hold off Moreno. Mansell there trying to get a look in, but I mean, considering he started in 7th, forwards the bad. Moreno's lost it. Moreno has lost it, and he is off. So Moreno, he was doing a great performance, but now it leaves the door open for Nelsonpiquet to reclaim that #1 status at Benetton, as Prost continues to lead over the hill, and De Cesaris all of a sudden is under stacks the pressure from Nigel Mansell, and Mansell does not want to waste any time. He is really attacking that Jordan. De Cesaris is so far held on the 2nd, but that is not going to be the case for any longer. Nigel Mansell straight through, and Nelsonpiquet applying pressure. This is a replay of Senna going into De Cesaris, so he rides up, and you can see the wheel lock as he rides up, and I think now the other wheel locks as he spins. I think he's damaged the suspension there, and unless he had a brake issue which enabled him to run into the Jordan, I think that was Senna's own mistake, I'm afraid. So that is not good at all, and De Cesaris still trying to hold off against Nelsonpiquet. Mansell is in 2nd, and he's catching Alain Prost. I think Prost had a bit of a gap, and he's still got a very good gap, Alain Prost. But Nigel Mansell is trying to set about that, and Piquet in the background is ahead of De Cesaris. I think we'll see a replay of how that happened after the race, after the results screen, so stay tuned for that. But Piquet ahead of De Cesaris, then you got Berger, then you got Pirro, and you got Gasho in 7th place now. So unfortunately Jordan, one of them's falling back, the other is coming forward, and they're sort of naturally finding their natural pace position. But Berger is approaching De Cesaris now. Berger would love to get past that Jordan as well, and he is going to have a look. But Piquet, this is the replay, sorry, that's Marino, and he went off trying to get past De Cesaris, who has been a mobile chicane and very much a pain for a lot of these drivers. But for Jordan, it's been fantastic. They have really mixed it with the big boys and caused them a headache or two. But look at the pace Nigel Mansell has. He is now catching Prost hand over fist. De Cesaris still holding back gerhardberger. Piquet in 3rd place, but Mansell has just simply eaten the gap between the Ferrari and him. Prost should have been absolutely nailed on to win this race, but have Ferrari thrown it away, because Mansell is right there, and Prost, he's only got, I think, half a lap to hold on, and he comes in at the back. Mansell has easily got him, and Prost hits Prost is slowing, so Prost, I think he hit the bollard at the chicane. So did he already have a problem, or has that damaged his suspension? He's basically done exactly what, well, not exactly, but a similar thing to what Senna did at the same place, and that will promote the 2nd Jordan of Bertrand Gachot into the points. So although Berger has managed to get past DeCesaris, but for Jordan it's still a great race. It'll be 4 points to take home from this Grand Prix. But Nigel Mansell, look at the lead that he has built up. He is absolutely flying. He's determined to crush them, and this is going to put him 15 points clear after 3 races. This is surely a Nigel Mansell season. I mean, the only reason Mansell didn't win in Brazil was because he had that engine issue that allowed Senna to pass him. But Mansell wins dominantly in the end here in Imola. From 7th on the grid, don't forget. Then Piquet in 2nd, showing his experience and consistency. Berger 3rd. And then it's DeCesaris, Pirot and Gasho. So they complete the points. What a great race we saw. And Nigel Mansell leads the Drivers' World Championship, 26 points to the 11 of Senna and the 8 of Berger and Piquet. And then Alesi, Marino and Prost all on 6. So that is the drivers. Constructors wise, Williams 16, McLaren 19, Benetton 14, now ahead of Ferrari on 12. Alesi finished for Ferrari. If they had given him as much attention as they'd given Prost, or even half as much, Alesi might have claimed a few points. Here is the move Piquet did on DeCesaris. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and take care. See you soon.